I've got to have that pattern for my group. Because I like your outfits very, very much. On the, you're welcome. On the complimentary side of your group, your intonation is very fine. You must work a great deal on hearing pitch and relating pitch to different harmonic parts and so forth. I'm very pleased with that because it comes across very strongly. And then the articulation, being able to understand what you are singing without it being wordy, is coming across very well too. The direction in the beginning one that you did, I feel that you need to realize when you start opening up something with we, hey, and you hold that hey for 3 measures, but it's something is happening in there, then you need to think on ahead to where you're going. Instead of just singing, it's coming across right now of singing so many words or so many notes and so many rhythms. And it's right. What you're singing is right. But it needs direction. Do you know what I mean? Stretch from here to here. Now, one simple way that that can be achieved is to, instead of waiting until the last quarter rest before you enter, to start to inhale several beats ahead of time so that nobody knows when you're going to start. You just open up and go, you see. And then the whole concept of the vowel he can be improved if the jaws are falling beautifully. If you will take that fallen jaw and pull in the corner of the mouth and sing we hasten instead of we hasten, you see, that still falls. If you bring this in a little bit and keep the O in there, so you're going to sing we hasten, we hasten, then the whole vowel spectrum will change from this part of the throat and move up farther into the head and resound behind the nose here in what we call the mask of the face, and it will make that vowel very rich, and much more mature than the vowel sound you're getting right now for a young group, you see. And you can improve that kind of thing right there by always thinking that there are certain spots in, you know what a melisma is? Okay, the melisma is the decoration that you opened up with in this first piece. Doing fancy things on the same sound is probably a good way to explain it. A melismatic or a very decorative phrase, such as you opened with, will be improved always by having key points of I'm going to there, and then I'm going on to there, and then I'm going on to there. And it will keep the emotions going. This is what I'm talking about here. It's a very beautiful piece, one that is a little tough to put across. If you will breathe several beats before you begin, a long, slow inhalation, and then sing from here instead of allowing the upper chest to cave in a little bit like this down toward the diaphragm, and then build back up again, and then do this again. Whereas if you will feel the diaphragm lifting up toward the shoulder blade each time, and then take your breath and let that expand. Don't be afraid your belly is going to show, because it won't, especially in what you have on. They're very lovely for singing in particular, but I had to get over that a long while ago for a fear that I would look fat. And when you're singing, you can't be afraid of that. You have to expand from down here as much as you can, like a taut balloon. Those couple of things there I wanted to talk to you about. Also, very fine accompaniment. You're very sensitive. Very nice. Jaws are falling well. Bring in the corners of the mouth. Again in the second one. And you know how, what I was just talking about will avoid that flatting as you begin that unison for the whole second piece. That just gradual falling and settling. If you will feel the diaphragm lifting up, if you will feel this pulling in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, and keep doing that, it will keep that from settling and settling and settling the little bit that it settled. Now the inside part there has the most important part all the way through there. And I would like to hear that more articulated as you're going through and providing that rhythmic part repetitively over and over and over and over again. That will put so much life and energy back into a song that is beautifully legato all the way through. And then you will find that it will help out every other part in the choir if you will articulate more carefully everything you're doing. Just because you have the same thing over and over again, doesn't mean it shouldn't have light. And it gets to be a drone after a while in there, because you're glossing you're glossing somewhat over the consonants, you see. And those things, I think, will help to improve you immeasurably. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're bad. You did a very beautiful job. These are little things that will help to even polish up more what you're doing, and will help you in the ultimate performance. A very fine group. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to hear you.